وبركاته. Welcome, brothers and sisters. I am Faisal Azib, and I will begin, inshallah, my first course in YouTube, and it will be about Android development step by step. Then, in this course, I will show you step by step how to create your first application or advanced application as beginners or as advanced developer. Okay, and I will try to simplify all the process of development for each person who isn't developers. So for this, it's my first goals. I repeat, it's my first goals, and I hope to achieve these goals, inshallah. So let's start. In this course, the roadmap will be as this. The first times I will talk about Java basic concept. Why? Because when you develop in Android, it's based in Java, and we need to understand some concept in Java, such as class, variable, condition, loops. And if I add something and I forget in this chapter, I will add it when I begins in Android Studio development. After this, I will show you how to install Android Studio, how to launch your first application with text, button, input text, etc. And I will talk about different type of media, such as image, video, and sound. After this, I will enter an advanced Android feature, such as list view, timer, and I will go to talk about maps and geolocalization, and I will show you how to get, for example, your location. And finally, I will show you how to store any data in, for example, in SQLite database. So the first chapter will be about Java Basics. In this chapter, I will talk in this video, inshallah, about how to create your first program online and different variable type, array, map. In second thing, I will talk about different condition with if else, if else, if else. After this, I will show you how to program loops with for and while. And finally, I will talk about class and variable. Okay, so let's start. So what is Java? Java is programming language created by Sun Microsystem and is strong type languages. That means not as JavaScript. For example, when you create a variable in JavaScript, if you are a developer JavaScript, of course, you don't specify the type of this variable. In Java, it is not the same thing. And Java is a language, programming language, that you can run in different operating systems. For example, in Windows, in Linux, in macOS, where you want. That's very, very important. And it is oriented object. We see this step by step, what does it mean oriented object. Okay, so to create our first program in Java, I will use an online compiler. For me, I have choose Browxy.com. There is another online compiler. How to get it, how to get them. You can choose what you want. You just type in Google Java online compiler, and you will find a lot of, very lot of. Such as here you have, you can type top, for example, or best, also Java online compiler. You get a list, as you can see here. Okay, then for me, I have choose Browxy. I have found some cool things in this website. For example, I can share with you my code when I finish. I can publish it also. The process of the compilation is very, very quick. Then for this reason, I have choose it. But for use this website, you must register in this website. Then just click register, and here I have also my email. Tell me I have my information. Then I will sign in. Okay. After creating your account, I think you must confirm by email. I don't know if it's necessary or no, but you must confirm your subscription by email. Okay. After this, you got this window, and here we have some cool thing. For example, here we have some Java template or Java example. We choose after this hello world, and with this button get URL, I can, for example, I type just not anything. If I get this, I got an URL that I can share it with my friends or in social media to see my code. Okay. And I can save also all the program that I want. So let's start. For our first program, I will choose a template, for example, hello world. Okay, and I will explain line by line, sorry, what does it mean. So let's start. Here in the first line, we have two keywords and the name of the class. The first one is public. Public is the visibility of your class. Okay, the visibility is defined where your class you can use it. You have three definition or three visibility. The first one is public. That means this class, hello world, you can use it anywhere in your project. If you have here private like this, you can use it only in the same class. After this, you can also get protected. With this class, you can use it also, of course, in the same class and in the same package, or in the class that are in the same package. Don't worry about this visibility. We will see it, inshallah, in the Java course step by step. But it is not our goal for this course, okay? And also I can remove this keyword for public. I have public by default, and I can remove it like this. And my class ran very well. So I will let it, no problem. The second keyword is class. The class keyword, that means I will define a new class. Okay? And hello world or any other thing, it is the name of the class. But here you must respect something. The name of the class must begin with an uppercase. It's very, very important. Okay? And if you can use the name of the class with 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, as what you want. But for more readability, the first one is with uppercase. That's mandatory. You can escape it. And the second, the third, make the first letter with uppercase as a camel case definition. That's the first line. The second line, here we have the name of the method. We have a method. In general, it is a method that begins with same keyword. Public is the visibility of this method main. Static, it's also a keyword. We will say this in Java. What does it mean? Void is very simple to understand. Is the type of the return of this method main. We will see this in details in when we implement method. For example, you have a person, and you want to get his name or her name. Here, the type of return, it is not void. Void does it mean you return nothing. Okay, that's definition of type void. But if you want to return something, for example, a number, the sum between two numbers, the multiplication between two numbers, the address of the person, the number of the phone of the person, here you must specify the type. It will not be the void. And after this, you will choose the name of the method. Okay? Here there is some specification, or for the method main, it is specific. The method main, it's necessary to run our Java program. Without method main, we can't run our Java program. We can't. That method, it's very specific. If you want to run your Java program, you must implement the main method at a minimum in one class, at least in one class. After this, you have the argument of your method. Okay, we have string is the type of the variable, and here we have an array and args the name of variable. Don't worry, we'll see this type, what is variable, in next video, inshallah. Okay, and in this line we have an instruction. That means what we will do in this method. We can have another, of course. In this example, we have only one. The first ones, we have system. System is a class of JDK that allow us to make or to use some tools about system, such as we will print a message in our console on our screen. Here out, that is mean output stream, and println is a method that begins always with lowercase. It's the different with class name. Println, that means show some message in your console or in other things. Okay, we have also print without ln, but the difference is with println we print a message and the next ones will be in the new line. If I choose print without ln, I print one message and the second will be behind the first ones. Okay, we'll see this inshallah. I let println, and here we have a message, and generally it is a variable or an argument of println, of our method println. I will change it. For example, hey, I am Faisal. That's my message, and I will execute this program. So let's start. As you can see, that's my console, and I have my message. So it's the first program. I hope that you have understand what is some concept about this. What is public, how to choose the name of the class, what is the main method, and how to print your first message in the console. In next video, inshallah, I will talk about, for example, a variable, a different type of a variable, primitive type, array, and maybe about a map also, inshallah. See you in next video, brothers and sisters. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and for next video inshallah. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.